बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला घंटा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला माधुरा मृदंग बाजे परामरसाला माधुरा मृदंग बाजे परामरसाला गौरांगेरा आरती शोभा जगा जनमाना लोभा गौरांगेरा आरती शोभा जगा जनमाना लोभा गौरांगेरा आरती शोभा जगा जनमाना लोभा आरती शोभा जग जनमाना लोभा शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल किब बहु कोटि चंद्राजिनी वदन उज्ज्वला बहु कोटि चंद्राजिनी वदन उज्ज्वला गाला देशे बाणमाला करे जलमाला गाला देशे बाणमाला करे जलमाला शिव शिवा सुखनाराधा प्रेमे गद गादा शिव शिवा सुखनाराधा प्रेमे गद गादा भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपादा भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपादा शिव जय जय गौरा चांदे आरती शोभा जय गौरा चांदे आरती शोभा जानावी जाता वाली जगा मन लोभा जानावी जाता वाली जगा मन लोभा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवसाई गौरा भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवसाई गौरा भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya 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 Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Nitai Gauranga, 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 Nitai 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 Nitai
भक्तवृंद की जय। प्रेम से कहे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोविंद श्याम कुंड राधा गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय। मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद ट्रांसजेंडर बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। इस्कॉन फिनिक्स की जय। झूलन यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotee. Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories. Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai ho. Use this one. What gold this one?
No, give this one.
It's not okay. Oh, you become here.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Praladadadaine. Hiranyakashipo vakshaha.
जय
महाराज की
जय जय गौर प्रेमानंद।
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna. Welcome to Shri Shri Radha Madhav Hari Dham. On behalf of our presiding deity, Shri Shri Radha Madhav Hari, we are so happy you are here, and especially it's Ekadashi today. So happy Ekadashi to everyone. And I think you may have noticed our Srimati Radharani is looking a little different. Did anybody notice? Yes? No? Little bit. Okay. So I think Mataji went for an retro hairstyle there. But anyways, I think the deities look awesome, magnanimous. So thank you for coming today. And also, it's our great fortune and pleasure to have His Grace Amarendra Prabhu here with Swastika Mataji. Welcome to Phoenix. They've been here since Friday, and we've had some wonderful classes. The topic for this visit is 5 limbs of bhakti, and we have covered 4 so far, and today is the last limb that we'll be addressing. And tomorrow there's one more program at Anil Kedia and Anita Mataji's home. If you can make it, it's in the evening at 7 o'clock, and the topic is about Rupa Goswami. It's his disappearance day tomorrow, so a very nice topic. And our Guru Maharaj, he really likes Rupa Goswami's writings, and very dear to me. I really like Rupa Goswami, so I'm glad you picked that topic for tomorrow. Please join us for tomorrow evening's program as well. So far we've covered, I was not at the classes and I apologize, but we've covered Vrindavan, and we've covered Sadhu Sangha, and we've covered Srimad Bhagavatam, and we've covered Nama, and today is the last topic, and that is our deities. So we have the deities prepared just for the class, as you can see, beautiful dressing. So without taking much of your time, I'm going to be handing over the mic to Amarendra Prabhu, but as I think he doesn't need much introduction. He's been here for a long time. He's got a double MA, and he gave up his corporate career to preach because his Guru Maharaj gave him about 25 instructions, and this is one of them. And he has a Sanskrit Academy that he started, and that's what his livelihood is. And but they travel from Friday through Monday, I believe. So I'm very, very impressed that he's taken his Guru Maharaj's word and following it, and we wish him the best in his endeavors. But he's been doing this for several years now, and very happy to have him back. Good Kirtaniya, good Kathakar. What more do we want? Hare Krishna, mic is to you. Hare Krishna. That you have. I can guarantee you have that. Thank you.
Other one's broken. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Could I just hold it? I'll just hold it. राधा माधव हरि की जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यामुना तीरवनचारी यामुना तीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव हरि कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यामुना तीरवनचारी ओ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे राधा माधव हरि श्री राधे राधा माधव हरि श्री राधे जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल गौर प्रेमानंदे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So it's our honor and privilege to be here and speaking in the presence of Shri Radha Madhav Hari. In Shastra it is described that Krishna is most pleased when his glories are sung to him. Some people think Krishna is extremely egoistic or proud, but it's not so. It's because when you speak about Krishna, you have to speak about his love for his devotees and his devotees' love for him. This is the common topic. Whether you speak about Nrsingadev and Prahlad Maharaj, or you speak about Ramachandra and Hanuman, or you speak about Narayana and Dhruva Maharaj, or you speak about the Brajbasis and Sri Krishna. Why is the Katha of Krishna nectar for his own ears? Because while speaking about Krishna, we will speak about the love of his devotees. Therefore, Sri Bilvamangal Thakur, he wrote a book called as Krishna Karnamrit. Karna means ears, Amrit means nectar, and Krishna is Krishna, our beloved Krishna. So Krishna Karnamrit means when you speak about Krishna, he finds it to be Amrit for his own ears. So till now we had all home programs, but now finally in the grand finale we get chance to serve in the presence of Sri Krishna. So this is great opportune moment and great blessings for me. I consider this to be great fortune to speak Krishna Katha in the presence of Sri Krishna. Till now, in our series in this visit, we spoke about Sadhu Sangha Nama Kirtan Bhagavata Shravan. Mathura Vasa Shri Murtira Shraddhai Sevan. So we spoke about the glory of living in Vrindavan, the glory of associating with great devotees, the glory of studying Srimad Bhagavatam and chanting the holy name. So today we will try to present a few, like Sudama, unpolished, uncooked, broken rice particles of glorification, of deity worship, Archa Vigraha Seva. Mathura Vasa Shri Murtir Shraddhaya Seva. We find this concept of deity worship is not just in our organization or in our sampradaya. It is found as a universal principle in Vaishnavism. When we see Srimad Bhagavatam, we find the example of Ambarish Maharaj. In the 9th canto, it is described, Savai mana Krishna padara vindayo vachamsi vaikuntha gunanuvarnane karau harer mandira marjanadishu shrutim chakara chuta satkathodaye mukunda lingalaya darshane drisho tadbhritya gatra sparshenga sangamam granam cha tat pada saroja saurabhe shrimat tulasya rasana tadarpite. In the 9th canto, there is description of Ambarish Maharaj in Satya Yuga, where it says that what would he do? He would use his hands, apart from descriptions of the other senses, very specifically to our topic, he would use his hands in mopping and cleaning and wiping the temple of Sri Krishna. Temple means deities. Harer Mandira Marjanadishu. Just like our Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being Bhagavan himself, he did the Gundicha Marjan for Jagannath, teaching all of us that the temple is not just The deities, the temple is the deities with the altar, with the main hall, with the pujari, back altar, with the kitchen, everything connected. So Mahaprabhu saw all of that in connection with Jagannath. Even where Jagannath would be got and made to sit, Mahaprabhu with his own associates cleansed the whole place multiple times. This is in Kali Yuga, but Ambarish Maharaj in the 9th canto, right in Satya Yuga, he engaged his hands in mopping the floor. What did he engage his eyes in? Mukunda Lingalaya Darshane Drisho. He would stand in front of the deity for hours together. This is very important. When we take darshan, it should not be quick darshan. It should not be VIP darshan. We could get VIP darshan in the line, but when we take darshan, it should be like a thirsty man in the middle of the desert on an afternoon, summer afternoon, parched for water, thirst in the throat. And if he gets water, he's not going to just gulp it like just a few drops and then move on. No, he's going to sit there and taste every drop. So it is described, when we take darshan of Krishna, we should stand there. Bhagavatam 3rd canto 25th chapter says, Pashyanti te me ruchiranyam basantaha prasanna vaktraruna lochanani rupani divyani varapradani sakam vacham sprhaniyam vadanti. This is Kapila speaking to Mother Devahuti. What does he say? He says, "Oh dear mother, in this world I live in the form of deities." Kapila is saying to Mother Devahuti, 3rd canto, 25th chapter, text 35. He says, "My dear mother, hey Amba, in this world I live in the form of Archa Vigraha, deity. And what do I do? And what do my devotees do? Pashyanti. Te pashyanti. My devotees see me." And this is used in the present tense. Please remember, when was Kapila? When was the conversation between Kapila and Devahuti? It wasn't in Kali Yuga. It was a long, long time ago. And by saying pashyanti, drish dhatu, pashya, 3rd person plural, in the present tense in Sanskrit. What does pashyanti mean? It's continuous present. Which means in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga, and another flip cycle of Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali, always in the present tense, devotees see me as Archa Vigraha. Pashyanti. Te me ruchirani. They see my form, which is ruchira, very beautiful. You can see Madhavari. Look at the waist of Madhavari. Look at his smile. Look at his flute. This is called Pashyanti. Looking at every aspect of the Lord. We should, when we look at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, we should think, oh, this is the same feet, lotus feet from where Ganga manifested. These are the same lotus feet as Ram, when placed on the rock, manifested Ahalya. This is the same lotus feet which made Bali into a Mahajan. This is the same lotus feet when imprinted on the head of Kaliya. Kaliya became the talk of the town. Tavangri Renuhus Parashadikaraha. When Krishna danced on the hood of Kaliya, it was a culture shock even for Kaliya's wives who were devotees. Because they never saw in their personal study and hearing of Harikatha, Krishna smearing his foot dust so easily on someone. And for Kaliya, Krishna was going one head after another. Kaliya said, "Now this is enough." Krishna said, "No, I haven't stamped on that. Show that to me." And each of the head of Kaliya had the imprint of Krishna's lotus feet. So when we see the lotus feet, we should remember these are the same lotus feet that all these pastimes speak about. Okay, now when we move ahead, you see ankle bells. When you see ankle bells, what do you remember? These are the same tinkling ankle bells. Which tinkling ankle bells? Padbhyanchalanyo pratima swarupo brahmanya devo hishatah gamyam desham yayo viprakrtet bhuteham tam sakshi gopalam aham natosmi. In Chaitanya Charitamrita is the story of Sakshi Gopal. We may have heard it in the Madhya Leela chapter 5, right? We have read this, where Sakshi Gopal, he walked from, as a deity, he walked from one place to another just to bear witness for a marital proposal. We've all heard this story, where there was a young Brahmana and an older Brahmana, and the older Brahmana promised the younger Brahmana his youngest daughter in marriage. And later things didn't work the same way. So the witness to this whole talk was a deity of Gopal. So finally, the young Brahmana, when he was refused this marriage, he went to Gopal and he said, Gopal, you are the only one who can bear witness that this conversation took place. Please come and help me. Gopal said, have you ever seen a deity walk? The Brahmana asked Gopal, I have never ever seen even a deity talk. So if the deity can talk, the deity can walk. So now you come. And Gopal walked behind the Brahmana on the condition that my tinkling ankle bells will be the proof that I am coming as a deity. But you should not look behind. You should have faith in me. How many days did Gopal walk? How many days do you think Gopal walked in Sakshi Gopal? 15 days? Krishna can do much more than that. 30. Okay. It's almost like we are having an auction here. 100 is bullseye. In the Shastra it is said, Padbhyam chalan. Krishna walked with his lotus feet. Padbhyam chalan yo pratima swarupo, being a deity. Acha. Padbhyam chalanyo pratima swarupo brahmanya devo hi shata aha gamyam. When you have a Bhagavatam discussion for 7 days, what is it called? Sapt aha. Aha means days. Here in this verse it says, brahmanya devo hi shata aha gamyam. That Krishna walked for 100 days. Think about it, 3 months. The deity walked. We think he is marble. We think he is rock and stone. That's because we are stone-hearted. He is not. He is a living person. Pratima nahi tumi sakshat Brajendra Nandan. Just like Krishna can come in any form. Krishna can appear in this world in the form of the calendar, Janmashtami Tithi. He can come in the form of a month, Purushottam Adhik Mas. Krishna can come in the form of books, Bhagavatam. Krishna can come in the human populace as Guru. Krishna can come in the form of sound as Naam. Krishna can come in the form of land, Vrindavan. Krishna can come in the form of rocks, Govardhan ki. Krishna can come in the form of water, Jamuna. Similarly, Krishna can come in the form of marble and deity and wood and stone and Panchadhatu, Ashtadhatu. Krishna can enter. What's the problem? So, Padbhyam chalanyo pratima swarupo brahmanya devo hi shataha gamyam. Krishna walked. Why? Because he is Brahmanya Dev. He is the Lord of his devotees. Who is speaking this Sakshi Gopal Katha? Who is speaking and who is listening? Mahaprabhu is listening. Who is speaking? Nityananda Prabhu. Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Brahmanya Dev Gopalera Mahima ei Dhanya Nityananda Bhakta Jar Shrota Shri Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they are great renunciants. They are discussing this story of a mismanaged marital proposal. They are not interested in a marital proposal. Their point is not whether the girl was given in marriage or no. Their point is the deity walking behind the devotee. Wow, for 100 days. Therefore the word used is Brahmanya Dev. Brahmanya Dev Gopalera Mahima ei Dhanya Nityananda Vakta Jar Shrota Shri Chaitanya. Nityananda Prabhu is speaking, Mahaprabhu is listening. This reciprocative story of how the devotee came to Gopal and said, you have to bear witness because you heard it. And Krishna was really touched by the devotee's faith in him. So when Gopal walked behind, Desham yayo viprakrute adbhuteham. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad says, for that devotee, the Lord walked, and this is astonishing, adbhuta. Tam sakshi gopalam aham natosmi. I bow down to that Gopal, Srinathji Gopal, who walked all the way to bear witness. Why are we discussing this? Because when you see ankle bells at the feet of the Lord, this is the meditation. Then when you move ahead and you see the thighs of the Lord, today is a shorter class. We will see how we can squeeze everything through. When we see the thighs of the Lord, what do we remember? These are the same thighs which are like Kalpavriksha trees. Anyone who sits on them and makes a desire, it comes true. Lakshmi Devi sits on the lap of Nrsingadev and makes a desire that the Lord should become peaceful. And the Lord becomes peaceful. Prahlad Maharaj sits on the lap of the Lord and makes a wish that, my dear Lord, please forgive my father. And Hiranyakashipu is forgiven. Anyone who sits on the lap of Krishna, the thighs of Bhagavan are like the branches of a kalpavriksha tree. You sit there and you make a desire, it comes true. When Krishna sits in Vrindavan, many times his friends sit on his lap. Baldav sits on his lap. Sometimes Krishna goes and sits on his friend's lap. Sometimes Krishna goes and sits on Nanda and Yashoda's lap. So when you see Krishna, it's not that we scan one altar after another. We have to combine the Shastra, the prayers, the deity and the vision all in one. That is actual darshan. In Sanskrit, the word darshan means to see. But the word darshan also means philosophy. Shat darshan. So we can't see darshan, we can't have darshan of Krishna unless we see him through the eyes of philosophical understanding. When a doctor sees an X-ray report and when you and I see an X-ray report, there's a lot of difference. When we see X-ray report, we see the report. When a doctor sees an X-ray report, he reads the report. The report is the same, but because the doctor has better darshan, learning, his darshan, viewing is better. But because we don't know anything about medical science, we see it, theek hai. We just know that X-ray pointed to the light, it's good. The doctor will come and say, no, he has a broken back. This is broken. So similarly, the Lord is like that. He's like an X-ray report. We, without darshan, without philosophical understanding, when we see, we only see an idol, a statue, a vigraha. But when an advanced Vaishnav through Shastra, when they see, they can't stop seeing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would stand in front of Jagannath for days together. And where, there you can see. Everyone please turn back. Next to the clock there, you have the Garuda Stambha. So whenever we see the Garuda Stambha, the meditation is Mahaprabhu standing behind the Garuda Stambha. Mahaprabhu standing behind the Garuda Stambha and having darshan of Radha Madhav Hari. Why Radha Madhav Hari? Because when Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri saw Jagannath, he didn't see Jagannath. He saw threefold bending form of Krishna. So we are coming here and looking, but Mahaprabhu standing behind Garuda Stambha. Why? Because he feels, Mahaprabhu is feeling, Jagannath, he will not look at me. Why will he look at me? I have no devotion. But the Lord will look at Garuda, because Garuda is a great devotee. And if I stand behind Garuda, Mahaprabhu's humility is such that Jagannath will not look at me, but if I stand behind Garuda, then as he is looking at Garuda, he will also glance at me. And he is looking not at Jagannath, he is looking at Madhav Hari. So when we come in front of Krishna, this is the way to appreciate Vigraha. Okay, now let's move ahead. Because time is too short, we have to just offer pranam to each limb of Krishna's body. Then after that, we come to Krishna's beautiful waist. Tribanga deha sundaram nakhadyuti sudakaram amulya ratna bhushanam namami nandanandanam. Everyone. Namami nandanandanam, namami nandanandanam, namami nandanandanam, namami nandanandanam. If you see Krishna's waist, it is bent. Krishna stands like this. He has a bent in his waist. He is Tri-Rekhi. He has 3 lines here, he has 3 lines here. Remember we discussed on day 1? Apart from being Tri-Rekhi, he is also Tri-Bhangi. He is also bent and crooked in 3 places. Everything about Krishna is transcendently crooked. Very crooked. If you see the way he places his lotus feet, crooked. If you see the way his waist is crooked. If you see how his neck is crooked. The neck, waist and feet are the 3 bends of Krishna's body. Apart from that, the way he plays his flute, very crooked. He doesn't play sa. He didn't play it like this. He will go with different paltas and different alankars. And as people are thinking, oh, this is this rag, he proves us wrong because he started changing his ragas. Asti swastarunīkarāgra vigalat kalpa prasūna plutam vastu prastuta venu nada lahari nirvana nirvyakulam srasta srasta niruddha nivi vilasat gopi sahasravritam hasta nyasta natapa vargam akhilo daram kishora akriti. Sri Bilvamangal Thakur says, when Krishna plays his flute, it is vastu prastuta venu nada lahari. Lahari means waves. Krishna's flute playing is not like a swimming pool. He's an ocean. So his flute playing are like unending waves. And they're crooked. He's playing different notes and he's playing Hamsa Dhwani. And as everyone's realizing this is Hamsa Dhwani, he makes it into Kafi. And as everyone is saying this is Kafi, he makes it into Bhagyashri. And as they're saying this is Bhagyashri, he starts making into Bhairav. Shankar Bhagavan gets invoked because his name is Bhairav. And as Shankar Bhagavan says, oh, he's calling out to me, he makes it Bhairavi. Mother Parvati says, no, he's calling out to me. In this way, Krishna makes a Ragmala. Along with his waist, his flute playing is extremely crooked. His glancing is extremely crooked. Not like Jagannath. Jagannath looks straight with his soft, beautiful, predictable, round eyes. But Shri Krishna is not like that. He glances from end to end. Atyayate su vipule masrine sushone susnigdhapina ghanachanchala pakshmaramye tarunya saram madhugurnita mantarecha netre harer mama ridhi spuratam sadate. Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad says, Krishna's eyes are restless. Krishna's eyes are moist with compassion. Krishna's eyelashes are curled and they are thick and they are black and they are glossy. Krishna's eyebrows are like jumping fishes into the ponds of his eyes. Apart from that, Krishna's eyes are reddish because he doesn't get sleep. All day and all night he's performing pastime, so he's a little sleep deprived. Apart from that, red is the color of love for his devotees. Krishna's eyes are wide. Krishna's eyes are broad. Krishna's eyes are elongated, almost kissing his ears. So his waist, his flute, his eyes, his eyelashes, his eyebrows, his words, his pastimes are all crooked. And he expects us to be very simple and straightforward. So now Krishna's waist is like this. Then when we look at Krishna's navel, we should remember Nama Pankajanaabhaya Nama Pankajamaline Nama Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye. Krishna's lotus feet, Krishna's eyes, Krishna's face, Krishna's palms, Krishna's garland, they're all lotuses. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it is described. Krishna has a name, please repeat after me. Krishna is called Nalinashtaka. Nalina means lotus and Ashtaka means 8. Krishna has 8 lotuses on his body. 2 palm lotuses, 2 feet lotuses. What else? 2 eye lotuses. What else? Face lotus and lotus navel. This is lotus navel because it is in the shape of a lotus. At the same time, as Mahavishnu, it is from this navel where Brahma appeared. From the Brahma, the world appeared, and in that world we live. So you know who our father is? It's the navel on Radha Madhav Hari's body. Then when we go higher, we look at his broad chest. It is described, Krishna's chest is like a lion, ready to roar and defeat the enemies, while his arms, you see when you have a closet, the center part is thick, but then you have the side doors which move and help you preserve something inside. So Krishna's chest is like that closet where the arms embrace the devotee and place the devotee's devotion as a treasure in that closet of his heart. How beautiful. How can we have darshan quickly? How is it possible? And this is how we have to stand there and take darshan. Then we have the arms of Krishna. It is described the arms of Krishna are like snakes. Why like snakes? Why do you think the arms of Krishna are like snakes? Because they coil and embrace the devotees. Think about when Sudama came to Krishna. What did Krishna do? He bahubhyam parirambitaha. Ko aham daridra papiyan, ko Krishna Shri Niketanaha, Brahma Bandhu iti smaham, bahu bhyam parirambitaha. This is the verse from the Bhagavatam, where Krishna embraces Sudama by force and Sudama weeps, wetting the chest of the Lord by saying, Ko aham daridra papiyan. Who am I? I am a poverty-stricken, wretched beggar. I am sinful. And Ko Krishna Shri Niketana. And Krishna, who are you? You are the Lord of Vaikuntha. I am not even a Brahmana, Brahma Bandhu. I am a namesake Brahmana. Bahu bhyam parirambitaha. Those arms which go around Rukmini and Satyabhama, you have put those arms around me? Bahu bhyam parirambita. Krishna, you have embraced me. What can I say now? So the arms of Krishna are compared to snakes, because once the snake coils, how much ever you try, it will never let go. It will never let go. And this is Krishna's arm, Krishna's nature. We want to leave him. We may leave him, but he will never leave us. Once the snake of the Lord's arms catches someone, swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. You offer one flower or fruit or leaf to Krishna, and we may forget, he never forgets. When Putana came to Krishna, she held Krishna. And when she realized he was actually God because he was drinking more than what she was offering, she was offering poison. Krishna drank the poison, drank the milk, and now was hungry for more. He was drinking her life air. Putana realized, I put my hand into something that I'm getting burnt now. So she said, please leave me. Sam muncha munchalamiti prabhashini nishpidyamana akhila jiva marmani. She pulled Krishna from her chest and said, let me go. Please let go. Please let go. Krishna said, too late. I didn't come to you. You came to me. If someone comes to me in the dress of Mother Yashoda, how can I let go of her? Who is saying this? Brahmaji is saying, Sad veshad iva puta napi sakula. Tvam eva deva pita yad dham harta surit priyatma tanaya prana shayastvat krite. Brahmaji in his prayers, he says, Krishna, you are so determined. You are so determined. Putana wanted to push you off her chest, but you held on to her. I will not let you go. I will never let you go. Why? Because you are in the dress of Yashoda. Sadvesh. Sometimes people say, right, this is not very important. But in the Bhagavatam it is said, even if you're Putana inside, if you dress properly, Krishna gives credit. Sadveshad iva Putana. Krishna not just gave mercy to Putana because she was dressed like Yashoda. He also gave 2 complimentary passes for bringing the 2 brothers of Putana, Agasur and Bakasur, on board. Back home, back to Godhead. Why are we saying this? Because Krishna's arms are like snakes. Once they coil around a devotee or anyone who comes, they will never let go. Never. Then, as we are looking at Krishna, we look at Krishna's neck. What do we remember when we look at Krishna's neck? When Madhav Hari was a little baby, he was Bal Gopal, and he was crawling. It is described by Sri Kavi Karnapur. Mother Yashoda had put beautiful golden waist bells for Gopal. You see, Mother Yashoda had put so many bangles, armlets, necklace, waist bells and ankle bells. And she had succeeded. So it became a talk of a town when she didn't succeed in the Damodar Leela. It's not that she had never bound Gopal. She had put so many waist bells before. She never had a problem. So as a baby, when Gopal was crawling, and the ankle bells, the waist bells, the armlets, in fact, Sri Melpattur Narayana Bhattadri, in his Narayaniam, he explains, when Krishna as a baby was crawling, Yashoda Rani had put bangles and she had put armlets. So as Gopal was crawling, he was putting so much effort in doing this that the armlets, they would come down and they would tinkle with the bangles. And only on one hand. Because with the right hand he was putting the effort. Narayana Bhattadri writes this. So as Gopal was crawling, he would put his effort. So here he has his armlet and here he has his bangle. But here he has 2 bangles. Because one armlet has come down and it's doing kirtan with the bangle. So beautiful. So when as Krishna is crawling, the earrings are swinging to and fro. There's tinkling bells on his waist, tinkling ankle bells, and also kirtan of his bangles. So Krishna doesn't know where the sound is coming from. So as he's crawling, he suddenly looks back. Who's following me? Because he knows as Gopal, Sakshi Gopal, the tinkling sound comes when someone follows you. You see? He knows as Sakshi Gopal, the tinkling sound will come only when someone follows us. So as Krishna is crawling, he hears this sound and he doesn't know where the sound is coming from. So he is looking back again and again. And Kavi Karnapur says, Krishna got so scared that he would stop to crawl. And the sound stops. Then again he is crawling. Again, tss, 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 tss. He's hearing the sound. So Krishna is really scared. Krishna is scared. And he starts looking. And he starts to cry, Maya, somebody is following me. And I don't even know who's following me. And Yashoda Rani is hiding behind a pillar and looking at Gopal and smiling, seeing the beautiful pastimes of Gopal in seclusion. So now, when we see Krishna's neck, what is the meditation? When Gopal was crawling and he would look behind, there used to be 3 lines like a conch shell on his neck. This is why Muhu Shwasa Kampa Trirekanka Kantha Stita Graiva Damodaram Bhakti Baddham. So when we look at Krishna, or when we come on the altar and we put our hand into the conch shell and we see those 3 lines, that's a stimulant to remember the 3 lines like a conch shell on Krishna's neck. Everyone awake? Or have I been successful to awake? Shri Radha Madhav Hari ki. Then when we come at the lotus face of Krishna, then we see the lips of Radha Madhav Hari. Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram hridayam madhuram gamanam madhuram madhuradhipate rakhilam madhuram. In Sri Madhurashtakam, Sri Vallabhacharya ji, he starts with Adharam Madhuram. That Krishna, you are very sweet. Very, very sweet. Madhuram Madhuram Vapurasya Vibho. Madhuram Madhuram Vadanam Madhuram. Madhugandhim Mrudhusmitam Etadaho. Madhuram 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 Madhuram. What Sri Vallabhacharya ji says in Madhurashtakam as Adharam Madhuram, that Krishna, your lips are sweet. Sri Bilvamangal Thakur has fluffed that out in his writing by saying, that Krishna, you are very sweet, but of all the sweetness, your face is more sweet, and of all the different features on your face, your lips are the sweetest. Krishna's lips are the sweetest. Vamshi vibhushita karannava neera dabat Pitambarat aruna bimba phalad dharoshtat Purnendu sundara mukhat aravinda netrat Krishnat param kimapi tattvam aham na jane. Even Sri Madhusudan Saraswati writes that Krishna's lips are reddish, crimson colored, like a freshly cut bimba fruit. Very relishable. And these lips, they are the greatest thief. They are the cause of havoc in this world. Yes, they are the cause of havoc. Sri Rup Goswami Pad has written, when Krishna touches these lips on the flute goes crazy. Because now the flute is touched by the sweetest thing in this world. What happens? The flute starts singing his Saubhagya Sukha, the joy of his own fortune in being kissed by God. Kissed by God. And the flute starts to sing so many ragas. And this sound doesn't stay in this world. Krishnam niriksha vanitotsava rupa shilam Shrutvat kvanita venu vivikta geetam Devyo vimana gataya smara nunnasara Prishyat mumuhu vinivyaha. In the Srimad Bhagavatam it is described, the sound of Krishna's flute goes up. And what happens? It invites all the devatas and the Devis, please come. There's a big festival going on in Vrindavan. This is the invitation card, the flute sound. And they all come, all the gods and goddesses from heaven, they come in Vrindavan on their carriers, on their different order carriers, on their swans. And when they come, they look. Devyo vimana gataya smara nunnasara brashat prasuna kabara mumuhu vinivyaha. As they're looking at Krishna playing the flute, those in heaven, they're confused. Should we look at him with our eyes and close our ears so that we can use that energy completely to see him? Or should we close our eyes and drink all the nectar through our ears? Because when you see him and you hear him, it's 50% divided. 50% nectar to the eyes and 50% nectar to the ears. So what should we do? Should we close our ears and drink the form of Krishna through our eyes? Or should we shut our eyes and hear Krishna's flute? So as they're discussing, the hair that is tied for the Devis, for the demigoddesses, it all opens. Why? Because Krishna is Mukunda. He is the giver of liberation. So if anything is bound in a bondage, it gets liberated. So the hair is bound for the demigoddess. And this flute sound goes and liberates everyone. Mukti pradata sarvesham vishnor eva na samshaya. Muktim dadati karihechit smana bhakti yoga. Krishna freely gives mukti. So this flute sound goes and enters the ears of all the demigoddess and the demigods. And as they're discussing, should we see him and close our ears, and should we close our eyes and hear him? The hair opens. And not just that, the flowers on the hair, they start jumping down. So many times we hear in descriptions, Krishna killed Agasur and demigods showered flowers. No, they didn't shower flowers. Seeing Krishna, the hair opened up and the flowers jumped to Vrindavan from Swarga. It seems like it was offered by the Devatas, but it's actually Krishna's flute and Krishna's Rupa Madhuri which is creating havoc. And the root of all of this is the lips. It is the source of all sweetness. The Bhagavad Gita comes from Krishna's lips. Every joke that Krishna speaks comes from Krishna's lips. The songs he sings, the conversations that Krishna has, the way he teases and makes fun of others, at the same time, the way Krishna holds his devotees and communicates, all of that nectar, the nectar of his affection and feelings from his heart, mixed with the voice of Krishna, with the sweetness of his lips and his smile, and the row of beautiful jasmine bud-like white teeth, and the fragrance of honey, with the flute sound. Can you imagine the lips of Bhagavan? How can we quickly take darshan? It's not possible. Then we see the cheeks of Krishna. Then we see the last 1 hour we have been taking darshan of the deity. Isn't it amazing speaking about the deity in front of the deity? This effect is not there in a home program. It's there only in a temple in front of Krishna. Cheeks. Cheeks. When you see Krishna's cheeks, what is the speciality of Krishna's cheeks? Well, these earrings of Krishna, these earrings are most fortunate because Namamishwaram Sad Chidananda Rupam. Now, Lasat Kundalam Go Kule Bhrajamanam. Last time, remember, just on the same Vyasasan we spoke about Damodarashtakam. So, Namami Ishwaram Sachid Ananda Rupam. Srila Sanatan Goswami comments, Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. The earrings of Krishna, they love the bouncing cheeks. That when Gopal, little baby Gopal is walking, his earrings are swinging to and fro. They are most fortunate because they leave and they come, kiss the cheek, again leave. These earrings are most wonderful. Because Krishna's cheeks are always round and full. It's almost like 2 rasgullas have been placed inside. So much so that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad has said that the cheeks of Krishna are reflective like mirrors. The earrings, generally when, I don't have experience, but when Matajis put earrings, then they look at the mirror to see how the earring is matching their face, right? Like I presume? Yeah. But for Krishna, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad writes, the cheeks are reflective mirrors. So the earrings look at themselves, being decorated with their ornament, the ear. We think our ear gets decorated by our earring, and we check that in the mirror. But for Krishna, his cheeks are reflective like mirrors, and the earring gets decorated by the ornament of the ear, and it looks at itself and its own good fortune at the mirror of Krishna's cheek. In another place, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita, he says Krishna's cheeks are full moons. Purnima. Not no moon, half moon, crescent moon. No, full moon. So next time you see a full moon, make sure you see two. The two cheeks of Krishna. Then the nose of Bhagavan. The nose of Krishna is so sharp and so elegant that from the side, when you see a sesame flower, it reminds one of the nose of Krishna from side view. This is given by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And then, of course, Krishna's eyes. Who can describe Krishna's eyes? Sharadudashaye. Everyone. Sadhu jata sat sarasi jodhara Shri Mushadrisha Sharadudashaye Sadhu jata sat sarasi jodhara Shri Mushadrisha Surathanath te Ashulkadasika Varadanyagnato Nehakim Vada Surathanath te Ashulkadasika Varadanignato Nehakim Vara. This is a verse from the Bhagavatam, which we all sing in Kartik, in ISKCON Vrindavan, right? It's called the Gopi Geet, the second verse. Why are we singing in this context? Because the gopis are saying, "O Krishna, Sharad Udashaye Sadhu Jata Sat Sarasijo Dhara Shri Mushadrisha." Look at Krishna's eye description. The gopis are saying, Sharad. Sharad means the autumn season. Sharad. Itham Sharad Swachha Jalam. Right? Sharad means the autumn season. Sharad Udashaye. Ud means water. And Ashaya means a reservoir, a pond or a lake. So in the autumn season, the ponds become clean, especially because it comes after monsoon season. So after about 2-3 months of rain, all the ponds, lakes, rivers in Vrindavan, in Chinmay Vrindavan, are replaced with pure water. So Sharad Ud Ashaye, which means in the ponds, lakes and rivers in Braj, during the Sharad, the autumn season, Sadhu Jata Sat Sarasija, there are beautifully formed lotus flowers. How are these lotus flowers? Some are pink lotus, some are blue lotus, some are golden lotus, some are red lotus, some are white lotus, some are small lotus, some are big lotus, some are water lotus, some are field or forest lotus, some are day lotus, some are night lotus. This is why in Sanskrit we have so many names for lotus. In English it's just lotus. But in Sanskrit, you have Kamala, you have Padma, you have Utpala, you have Ambuja, you have Abja, you have Sarasija, right? So many. So Sharad Udashaye Sadhu Jata Sat Sarasija, freshly formed, beautiful, night blossoming, big, prasputit, blossomed, bloomed blue lotus. Think about in the Vrindavan of your heart, it's night time. The breeze is blowing so sweetly, it's cooling, rejuvenating. The forests of Vrindavan are lit by a full moon. And in the ponds of Vrindavan, in the Sharad season, in the autumn season, there are beautiful, blossomed, big, elegantly formed blue lotus flowers. How do you now think is the central wall of that lotus? It's extremely beautiful. Now you can open your eyes. The gopis say, Sarasija Udara, which means in the whirl of that lotus flower, how much beauty is there? That is insignificant compared to the beauty of your eyes. Mushadrisha. Krishna, after looking at your eyes, the desire to look at the central whirl of a night blooming water lotus, blue lotus flower, that desire to see that lotus is gone because your eyes are much more beautiful. So nice. This is the eyes of the Lord. Yat chakshuresha savita sakala grahanam. When we look at the sun and the moon, Srila Prabhupada explains, even in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhasmi Shashi Surya Yo, right? Srila Prabhupada explains that section we should use in practically seeing Krishna in this world. The light of the sun and the moon is Krishna, because the sun and the moon are the eyes of Bhagavan. So when you look at Krishna's eyes, what is our prayer? Our prayer is, Krishna, I am coming here and seeing you only so that I can see you seeing me. We are not coming here to see Krishna, we are coming here to see Krishna see us. Between him and us, we are not the seer. He is the seer and we are the seen. This is called Drigdrishya Vichar, the understanding of who's the seer and who's the seen. When we say, did you go see the doctor? What does that mean? Did you go and let the doctor see you, right? Not that did you go and see the doctor and did you perform a surgery on the doctor. That's not the intention. So did you see the doctor means did you go and see the doctor see you? That is the meaning of did you have darshan, which means did you stand there sufficiently to see Krishna see you? And then when you see Krishna's ears are extremely beautiful. Yasyananam makara kundala charu karna brajat kapola sabhagam suvilasa hasam nityotsavam nata tripu drishabhi pibantyo naryo narashcha kupita mudita nimeshcha. This is the 9th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 24, text 65. Shukadev Goswami is so restless, he can't wait for the start of the 10th canto, that he describes Krishna in the 9th canto. 9:24:65. He says, Krishna looks so beautiful. Yasya ananam. His face is so wonderful. Makara kundala. Krishna has makar kundal. If you go to Pandharpur, you can see there are fishes hanging on Krishna's ears. You've seen Vitthal has fish or shark-shaped earrings. Why? Yasyananam makara kundala. Why? Because the shark or the fish is the sign on the flag of Cupid, Kamadev. So Krishna has won over Kamadev and he's having his flag sign hanging like earrings to show that if anyone takes shelter of Krishna, Kamadev is at their beck and call. They will not be attracted by Cupid, they will conquer Cupid. It also means out of the mood of Cupid or Kamadev, Krishna's desire to hear the glories of his devotees, especially the Brajbasis, that has come in this world as earrings. Makar Kundal. So, Yasyananam Makara Kundala. Now the word Charu means beautiful. Where do you think the word Charu should be used? For the ears or for the earrings? For us, it will be for the earrings. But look for Krishna. Yasyananam Makara Kundala Charu Karna. Brajat kapola subhagam sa vilasa hasam. Krishna smiles end to end. When you see this face of Krishna, nityotsavam, it is a festival for the eyes and the heart. And nata tripuhu, nobody can be satiated. Drishibhi pibantyaha, one continues to drink through all one's eyes. Now, it's interesting. Drishibhi pibantyaha. How many eyes do we have? 2. But here it uses bahuvachan, which means plural. In English you have singular and plural. But in Sanskrit you have singular, dual and plural. So if eyes are used, they should be used in dual. But here, nityotsavam natatripu drishibhi. Plural, more than 2 eyes. Why? One has 2 eyes, but one drinks the form like one has many more. Much more. Naryo narashcha kupita mudita nimeshcha. The form of Krishna's beauty, his earrings, his eyebrows, his eyes, his face, locks of soft black curly hair cascaded up to his shoulder, his neck, his chest, his arms, his waist, his navel, his thighs, his ankles, his calves, his ankles, and his lotus feet are so beautiful that those who see this form, they criticize Brahma. The Brajbasis criticize Brahma that what kind of creator are you? You should resign from your post. You have gotten very old. What kind of creator are you? You are giving us birth as Brajbasi in Vrindavan with Krishna, and you're giving us only 2 eyes. And that to those eyes which have eyelids. So we can see Krishna. We see Krishna with open eyes, but before we see, our eyelids come between our vision and Krishna. And when we are actually blinking and we open our eyelids and we see Krishna, he is so beautiful that tears stream from our eyes, and now the tears block our vision. Brahmaji, you should ideally step down and let us become creators, the gopis are saying. We will become the next Brahma. And what we will do? We will make eyes on every pore of our body. And those eyes which have no tears and no eyelids. Taking this bhav of the gopis, Krishna appears in this world as Jagannath with no tears and no eyelids. Looking at the devotees in the mood that the devotees want to look at him. Why did we describe all this? Because in Canto 3, chapter 25, text 35, Kapila is telling Mother Devahuti, Pashyanti te me ruchiranyam basantaha prasanna vaktra runa lochanani rupani divyani varapradani sakam vacham sprhaniyam vadanti. Oh dear Mother, I live in this world in the form of beautiful, transcendental, boon benedicting deity. He says, Pashyanti. My devotees come and see me. Ruchirani, my forms are very beautiful. And Prasanna Vaktra, I stand with smiling face. And Aruna Lochanani with reddish, love-tinged eyes. And Rupani Divyani, these forms are transcendental. And Varapradani, they are ready to bless the devotees. What are the devotees supposed to do in return? Stand there, glance, and Sakam Vacham Sprhaniyam Vadanti. Stand there, glance at the deity and reveal your heart full of prayers, appreciation and gratitude as Krishna in the form of deity is busy blessing his devotees. So in this way, Archa Vigraha, being the 5th anga of the Panchanga Bhakti, can be practically realized as the most powerful. Because if you see, how many of us can go to the spiritual world and have darshan of Krishna? Can anyone? Here at the moment, go to Golok, see Krishna and come back? We can't. Next best bet. Maybe we can see Krishna when he comes here. Alas, we missed it. It was 5,000 years ago. So best is to go to Golok and see him. Next best is to be when he comes here. We missed both of that. Third best is to see him in the heart. And the most accessible and the most easiest and practical is Archa Vigraha Swarup, Krishna in the form of the deity, where you can bathe him, not just see him, you can bathe him, you can dress him, you can ornament him, you can make garlands for him, you can offer arati to him, you can cook for him, and today being Julan, you can also swing him with Brushabhanu Nandini, Sri Radharani. So, time's up. We will speak more about the swing and Rupa Goswami's contribution in this world tomorrow in the home program. So, with your permission, I would like to pause here in the interest of time. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Shri Radha Madhav Hari Ju ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Premanande. So if there are any reflections or questions or comments, we can always take that.
No hands up? Wow. Oh, there's one question. Hare Krishna, if you can move this space here, if you can move forward a little bit, it would help for us to bring the prasadam.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much for your class and for...
Just 1 minute. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you for the class and for bringing us into deep meditation on actual darshan. That was really amazing. I just wanted to ask you about the verses. I think it was several verses you were reciting about 8 lotuses, Krishna's body compared to lotuses. Can you please give a reference for that, please?
The 8 lotuses?
Yeah.
It is there in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. We can search for Nalinashtaka. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he chanted 5 verses. The first verse where he said, Same Madana Mohana Sakhita Noti Karana Spriham. Krishna is increasing the desire of my ears. Then he says, Same Madana Mohana Sakhita Noti Nasa Spriham. Oh, Krishna is increasing the desires of my nose. Then he says, Same Madana Mohana Sakhi Tanoti Vakshaspriham. Krishna is increasing the desires of my heart. Then he says, Same Madana Mohana Sakhi Tanoti Jivhaspriham. Krishna is increasing the desire of my tongue. Which means Mahaprabhu wants to serve Krishna through all his senses. And then in the context of the eyes, he says, Same Madana Mohana Sakhi Tanoti Netraspriham. Oh dear Sakhi, O Swarup Damodar Ramananda Rai, Krishna is increasing the desires of my eyes by being a forest of 8 lotuses. And do you have the reference? Netraspriham. Yeah. So it's in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antyalila.
Yeah, I'll search. Thank you.
Nalinashtakam, and the last line is Same Madana Mohana Sakhita Noti Netraspriham. That Madan Mohan is increasing the desires of my eyes.
Thanks, I wrote that.
Any other reflections, questions? Yes, the microphone can come here.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for the very nice class. My question is that we see that in many ISKCON temples around the world, that the deity's skin color is white. We know that Krishna's skin color is something cloud. So why is it that the deities that we have, they have no skin rather than the skin of Krishna?
So did everyone hear the question? The question is, if Krishna's bodily complexion is dark, maybe the mic can be, thank you. If Krishna's bodily complexion is dark, then why is Radha Madhav Hari in white, is his question. Because many temples we see Krishna's in white marble. Then why? How do we understand? If he's dark, he should be dark. Why is he fair? This has been answered. Radha Chinta Niveshena Yasya Kanti Vilopita Shri Krishna Charanam Vande Radha Alingita Vigraham. This means that when Krishna is with Sri Radharani, when he is with Radharani, he is dark complexioned. And when he is separated from Sri Radharani, he is remembering Radharani so much that in his heart of hearts, because of constant remembrance, the dark complexion of Krishna has become the complexion of Radharani's body. And now when he meets Radharani, in meeting many times, there is what is called as Bhavi Viraha, where Krishna is with Radharani and he feels, what if this pastime concludes? And what if I get separated from Vrishabhanu Nandini? So in meeting itself, with the future imminent separation in his mind, he starts feeling separation, and the dark complexion of Krishna becomes the complexion of Vrishabhanu Nandini. So when you see Radha and Krishna in the same complexion, they are in the mood where Krishna, in deep rapture and deep absorption in the form of Radharani, has taken on the form and the complexion of Sri Radha. This example has been given in the 7th canto Srimad Bhagavatam, where it is described that the caterpillar, it remembers the wasp which is hovering around. If the caterpillar is inside the hole and scared of the wasp and it's trying to hide, in fear of the wasp, remembering the wasp, the Bhagavatam describes the caterpillar gives up his body and becomes a wasp. And that is the answer to this question, where Krishna, in constant absorption and remembrance of Radharani, has taken on the complexion of Sri Radharani. Okay?
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, how important is it to have one Ishta Dev or Ishta form of the Lord? For example, when we are doing the sadhana, is it necessary that we decide that, okay, this particular form, this particular name, this particular deity, I will be focusing, this will be my Ishta Dev? Or is it okay not to have that? I mean,
the question is, should we be one pointed towards our Lord? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajeshatanayas Tadhama Vrindavanam. And therefore the last line says, Tatradhara Napara. Mahaprabhu said, in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, you see different Sampradayas have different deities coming down generations. In the Gaudiya Sampradaya, the worship is Mahaprabhu in Gaura Leela and Radha Krishna in Braj Leela. This is our worship. Therefore, if you see all the Gaudiya temples, traditional ones in Vrindavan, in Navadvip, in Jagannath Puri, they will all have Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu. So it's very important to be one pointed like that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean we disrespect the other deities. What does it mean? We see other deities in connection to our Ishta. For example, when a girl gets married to a boy, now she gets introduced to the boy's family. The boy has parents, so they become her in-laws. Then the boy has brothers and sisters. So now the girl, through the husband, is interacting with the husband's family. Right? She is respecting all of them, but her love is only for her husband. So similarly, when you come in front of Gaur Nitai, if your Ishta are Radha Krishna, when you come in front of Gaur Nitai, you see, oh, these are my Radha Krishna as Mahaprabhu, which means Krishna in the mood of my Radharani has come as Mahaprabhu. Similarly, when you see them as Jagannath, you see, just like Mahaprabhu is Radharani in separation from Krishna, Jagannath is Krishna in separation from Radharani. So, one is seeing all other deities with the central focus of one's Ishta. And if you see the Sapta Devalaya, the 7 temples of the Gaudiya Sampradaya, they are all Radha Krishna. Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Govind, Radha Gopinath, Radha Damodar, Radha Raman, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Shamasundar. So Radha Krishna are our Ishtadev. It is also established by Narottam Das Thakur. Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugal Kishore Jivane Morone Goti Ar Nahi More. Nobody else but Radha Krishna. We respect all deities. Now when you see Ramachandra, we see Ramachandra, oh, this is my Krishna with bow and arrow. For Sri Tulsidas Ji, when he sees Krishna, he will say, oh, this is my Ram with a flute. So in this way, it is important not to compartmentalize different deities, that this is different from this is different from this. but to see, yes, Radha Krishna Gatir Mama. Radha Krishna are our Ishta. And in connection with them, we see all other deities. We can serve and respect them, but love is for the Ishta. Nishtha in the Ishta. Take. Any other questions or comments? Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So when you are beautifully explaining over the Ishta, now my understanding is that the Ishta is revealed more in a Siddha Swarup, in a Sadhaka Swarup. The Ishta is not there. It's generally it's Lord Krishna that we worship, but like Seva Sadhika Rupena, Siddha Rupena Chatruhi. So is that a right understanding that Ishta is introduced to your heart in a more advanced stage than in a neophyte level?
How do we advance without an Ishta? How do we drive without a GPS destination? How do we get into a flight without knowing which city to reach? So the details of our identity will be revealed then, but just when we get Diksha, when we receive our mantras, the Brahmin initiation, you can see the 6th and the 7th mantra. It is for Krishna. We don't receive a Ram mantra or any other mantra. We receive a Krishna mantra. Why did Sri Jiva Goswami write a Krishna Sandarbha? It is to tell Gaudiya Vaishnavas that Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Be one-pointed with Krishna and Sri Radharani in Vrindavan. Why are we saying, Je tumhare sharana loy tara bancha purna hoy kripa kori koro tare Vrindavana vasi? Why do we say Radha Krishna seva pavo ei abhilashi? Why do we say Sri Radha Govinda preme sada jano bhasi? Prabhupada has given out right in the beginning. We don't even have to wait. Srila Prabhupada has given it right there. Why has he given us Chaitanya Charitamrita? What is Chaitanya Charitamrita talking about? Mahaprabhu in pangs of separation from Radha Krishna. He's Radha Krishna, but as an acharya. At the same time, what are we singing in all of our songs? Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadesha Hare. What does this mean? Keshava, Krishna, the killer of Keshi, Dhrita Narahari Rupa, became Narasimha. So when you see Narasimhadev, we are not worshipping Narasimhadev like those, let's say in a Sri Sampradaya, worshipping Narasimhadev to go to Vaikuntha. We are seeing Narasimhadev as Krishna of Braj with a lion mask, coming for his devotee. So in this way, one should have fixity. One should have fixity to Krishna. And all our acharyas gave that. Srila Prabhupada, Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they all have given songs. If you see most of our prayers, most of our songs, most of our kirtans, Radha Krishna Pranamo Jugala Kishore, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan, Jaya Jaya Radha Krishna Jugala Milan, Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divya Chintamani Dham, Gopinath. Who? Gopinath. Mama Nivedana Shuno and Amara Bharasha Tumi. What does all this mean? We are singing it for years, but it means Krishna, the Lord of Sri Radharani, is our life and soul. Mahaprabhu established this. Gopi Bhartuhu Padakamalayur Dasa Dasanudasaha. He didn't say Sita Bhartu Padakamalayur. He didn't say Lakshmi Bhartu Padakamalayur. He said Gopi Bhartu Padakamalayur, which is Gopi Jana Vallabh in the mantras, which is Krishna, Gopinath. Mahaprabhu is saying we in the Gaudiya Sampradaya are the servants in the Sampradaya of those who are assistants of Sri Radharani and Gopinath. So this is very clear. If that is not clear, then we don't have a central point to work towards. Imagine if you don't have a goal post and you keep playing soccer. You score there, I will score here. There's no competition. But only when you set, okay, this is the goal post, this is the goal post. Now there's a game. Or in cricket, you say, this is my stump, that is my stump. Now you play. But without a stump or without a goal post, what game are we playing? Right? Without a basket, how can you play basketball? So it all starts with 5 things. Krishna, Vrindavan, Radharani, Bhagavatam and Krishna Prem. This is the meaning of Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajeshatanayas Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kajitu Pasana Vrajavadum Vargenaya Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumartho Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Idam Tatradharana Para. So we know all this, but I'm simply like a chef or like a waiter putting all these dishes on my plate and serving all of you. But we know all this, which means Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna, Radha Madhav Hari is the center of our life. And on this side and on that side, it's connected to Krishna. We shouldn't see them separately. Radha Madhav Hari are together, right? And here Krishna is, who is he? Srinathji, he is Giridhari. Why is he Giridhari? Why is he Giridhari? Because when it was raining in Vrindavan, Radharani shelterless. No, I'm not talking about the reign of Indra. I am talking about the reign of atrocities created by Jatila and Kutila. Radharani has no shelter. So Krishna lifts Govardhan and brings Radharani under to show that I am there for you. So Krishna is Giridhari, he is holding and he is the hero of Radha. And there, in separation from Radharani, Krishna has become Mahaprabhu, chanting the names of Krishna. Krishna, Gauranga bolite have pulaka sharir, Hari, Hari bolite nayane bave nir. Hari himself, Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj used to say, Hari himself is saying Hari and crying. So Hari, Hari bolite nayane bave nir. So it's Krishna in the mood of Radharani as Mahaprabhu. So Gaur Nitai, Radha Madhav Hari and Srinathji Gopal are one tattva. So when we take darshan, they seem to be like three different altars, but it's actually one reality playing with rasa from one to another. Okay, I think I've gone way beyond my time. Gaura Premanande! Srila Prabhupada ki! Gaura Premanande!
A big round of applause for His Grace Amarendra Prabhu. Very nice. You ended it beautifully, including Srinathji Gopal and Gaurnitai. Thank you so much. I was waiting for that and it happened, so thank you so much. Small detail. So, quick announcements. I know that we are running late. We are going to be setting up the Julan so that you can swing Radha Govinda deities today, right through Thursday. Thursday is Balram Jayanti. That will be the last day, and you'll have special swinging opportunity on that day because they are going to actually come off the altar this time for you. So please make sure that you make a date with the temple on Thursday, where we're going to have special swing festival as well as Balram Jayanti celebrations. So we'll quickly thank our sponsors for the feast today. So we have Kamish Kuller and a family. They are sponsoring today's feast for Radha Madhav Hari Seva. So please come forward and receive your Mahaprasad. Kamish Kuller, I saw you somewhere. Prabhu is here. Is he still in the kitchen? Kamish Kuller and family. Please give them a big round of applause. We'll catch up with them. I know they are here, maybe in the kitchen. And then we have Anshni Rani, celebrating a birthday today. Is Mataji here? Not seen her. So please give her a big round of applause. We'll catch up with them later. So some announcements. So as I mentioned, we've got Julan Yatra from today until Thursday. We are celebrating appearance of Lord Balaram on Thursday. Please join us. The program starts at 5:30. And we'll have Abhishekam as well as swinging the deities. We have a class. We have Arti, Kirtan, obviously Mahaprasadam, but we'll also be breaking the piñata as we do every year. So I know children, please come and join us on Thursday evening. The program will start on time and finish on time because it's a working day and you have school and work the following day. And then our biggest festival of the year is coming on September 4th, and it is Shri Krishna Janmashtami. We still have, as you know, we rolled the program out late this year, and there are a lot of sevas available, so please be generous and let us make it the biggest ever Shri Krishna Janmashtami festival. Please see there's going to be Nandulal Prabhu there, and we'll have Damodar Prabhu there, as well as Upendra Prabhu there. So please help if you can. I know there's a lot of you. We've had so many things going on with programs and other activities, late India trips and Purushottam month and so forth. So, but please make time. We only have a few days left. So there are a lot of sevas available there again. And there's also volunteer sign-up sheets there. If you'd like to sign up for any seva, you can do that today also. If not, you can go online, or the seva things have also gone on our groups as well, for especially the WhatsApp groups have some volunteer groups formed by our Raghava Pandit Prabhu. Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Got so much going on here. I'd like to also thank Trivikrama Prabhu and his team for taking care of the outside cleaning and decorations. It's really hot out there, but they have been doing this for about, this was their 4th week. So my hat's off to the team. And also thank you to Shyam Gopal Prabhu's team for preparing today's Sunday feast. Also very hot in the kitchen, and they've all persevered. And also like to thank Mohan Chaitanya Prabhu for the audio-visual seva. Thank you so much, Prabhu. And big thank you to Ishwara Gauranga Prabhu and Shriji Priya Devi Dasi. She's here, I noticed. She's back from her work trip for arranging Prabhu's and Mataji's trip. And also Shri Govind Prabhu and Rupa Vilasni Mataji for hosting them at their home today, because Shriji Priya Mataji had to go out to work, out of town to work. So thank you all so much for your seva. And also I'd like to thank Amarendra Prabhu for giving such wonderful classes over the last few days. And it's also inspired us. It's been so important with Bhadra Purnima coming, and we'd like to offer Srimad Bhagavatam sets today. We have all languages, so we have English, Marathi, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, probably Oriyan as well. And they'll be offered at $225 for the set. And the beads will be also on sale. If you'd like to start chanting, it's very auspicious to start chanting on Ekadashi. So any of you who are not chanting, then today is the right day to start. We have the beads for you on sale, and also japa bags will be given free with the beads, so that you can start chanting as quickly as you can. And Prabhu is here. If you want to purchase one, then they can also sign them for you. And also so please, as I said, Prabhu is here, and he will sign and give you blessings to take not only Srimad Bhagavatam set, but the Supreme Personality of God Himself to your home. So please, and also Damodar Prabhu can also come and bless you and do a small ceremony if you wish at your homes as well, to install Srimad Bhagavatam at your home. Just having Srimad Bhagavatam in your home, you'll really you feel spiritually very energized. So thank you so much, Prabhu, once again. And we have the Srimad Bhagavatam, so you can see us. Anything else? Thank you. So parents, please make sure that you're with your children, especially if they're under 12. Very, very important. And also last but not least, thank you to all the hosts for hosting Amarendra Prabhu's home programs, because without you, we cannot have programs. And also thank you to you all for attending the programs, because you make the programs. So thank you, and thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Hare Krishna. So we are going to have kirtan, and simultaneously we are going to be swinging the julan and blessings if there is time, if time permits. And then we're going to set up for prasadam, and there's plenty of prasadam, so and we'll see if we can do 2 tables today. We'll try. Hare Krishna. Thank you again. Children and elderly will come first in the line, and then the rest of us. And also swinging as a family group only because of time. Families should swing the deities together today, please. And then the rest of the days you can come and swing individually. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Until prasadam.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण माताजी माताजी
No, it's okay. Should I give it to Mataji?
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. And again, everyone together. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone together.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
And again, all together.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare.
One last time.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Everyone together.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radhe Govinda, Jaya Radhe Govinda,
Radhe Govinda, Jaya Radhe Govinda,
Radhe Govinda, Jaya Vrindavana Chandra,
Radhe Govinda, Jaya Vrindavana Chandra,
Radhe Govinda, Jaya Vrindavana Chandra,
Jaya Radhe Govinda, Jaya Vrindavana Chandra,
Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe,
Jai Jai Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Prabhu. Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam. Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham. Tagora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Can we have a big round of Hari Bol for the Krishna and the warm please? Can we also have a big Hari Bol for the male and female backup vocals? Can we have a big Hari Bol for all the wonderful Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis? Naam Sankirtan ki jai. Amarendra Prabhu ki jai.
I like my pictures. Huh? I like pictures.
No, you play really good for them.
Is this the same rhythm that you had? There was a cover on it. That's brown. Oh, this is brown puppy?
Wait, where's Nat? Where's Nat? Probably gonna be. Bro, when he went, ate, and came back to pass the good one. I ate like this much. You ate? I barely ate as much as he was. Right, tastes so much. Why did you not eat that? Nan's still here. I think he's going to right there. Oh, bro, like, I cannot stand up from the lecture. Now it's like, it hurts. Daddy. Oh, I can't say that. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Shut up. Why? Why do you tell me? I feel very okay, what?
I was hoping I'm already right first try, but I don't want to see it. Sorry about that. I need to do 665.
I was packed up. I was like, well, good thing I don't have to play. Wait, you're going without me? Yes. Why? That was like actually like why? Like I was like cute of like cute of like that was like cute of like you actually really nice and she wasn't as cool. We should do that. We have to do something. Wait, we should do like a barber shop. Also, it's like a budget. You know what I mean? Because it has a budget. Okay, guys, I have we are all
Le voy a no tengo el charger, ¿sí?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can you make the announcement right now? They're towing the car.
Hare Krishna. So there are a few cars outside. They're parked where they're not supposed to be parked, and they're about to tow those cars. So if you have parked in a space, the towing company is already here. So if you have parked in a space which you were not supposed to or you're unsure, please go find your car and remove your car immediately so that you don't get any trouble. Thank you. Especially on this side, opposite to the playground. If you're not in one of the aligned parking spots, please move your car. Thank you. And if you're parked in the Comfort Inn, that's a big danger zone. The towing company is definitely going to take your car away. So I would strongly recommend, please move your car out of the Comfort Inn parking lot. Thank you.
प्रलय पयोधि जले धृतवानसि वेदम् विहितवहित्र चरित्रमखेदम्
प्रलयपयोधिजले धृतवानसि वेदम् विहितवहित्र चरित्रम् खेदं केशव धृतमीन शरीर जय जगदीश हरे।
क्षितिरतिविपुलतरे तव तिष्ठति पृष्ठे धरणिधरणकिण चक्रगरिष्ठे
क्षितिरतिविपुलतरे तव तिष्ठति पृष्ठे धरणिधरणकिण चक्रगरिष्ठे केशव धृतकच्छपरूप जय जगदीश हरे।
वसति दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्न शशिनि कलंक कलेव निमग्ना
वसति दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिनि कलंक कलेव निमग्ना केशव धृतसूकररूप जय जगदीश हरे।
तव करकमलवरे नखमद्भुतशृङ्गम् दलितहिरण्यकशि पुतनुभृङ्गम्
तव करकमलवरे नखमद्भुतशृङ्गं दलितहिरण्यकशिपुतनुभृङ्गं केशव धृतनरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे।